Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon, I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers, I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred, I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic, just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless, bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Back up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. Then I ain't trying to replace you for you. My mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.
Boom. Yo! Okay. Welcome back to Baller Central. It is your boys once again, myself and
Lando Rhodes,
not
son of Cody Rhodes.
You know you have an actual father. That's not Cody Rhodes, right? Was it Cowboy Rhodes?
Cowboy Rhodes.
Cowboy Rhodes? Okay. So yeah, we're back once again. We did our SummerSlam predictions a while ago. We also had our first live, 50-something views, and our second live for night 2 did 30-something. So thank you, everyone that supported and came through and watched. Appreciate y'all.
Our amazing reactions.
Yep. We're going to talk about our reactions and more. But before we get into that, make sure you like and comment down below. Subscribe, put a notification so you know when we upload. Check out all the socials. Check out all the audio platforms because I think this will be uploading on there too. So you check out the gaming channel as well. Madden's come out, so gaming content will be on that. College football, WWE, MLB, and more. Since NBA 2K comes out the end of August, so stay tuned. And also, reminder, Clash at Paris? Clash at Paris. We will not be going live for that. I'll be out of town, I believe. So once something changes, just a heads up. We'll be doing our predictions and reaction videos still, just no live as of right now. So hey. So how are we doing before we get into everything?
That was an amazing SummerSlam. That was way better than WrestleMania. By far.
True. Yeah, because I think Cody and John Cena said, we got to make up for WrestleMania, and here we go. Yeah. So, hey, we're here to talk about the matches. First off, we're going to go from Saturday to Sunday in order, so there's no bias or anything like what match we love, what match we didn't love. And the first match was Roman and Jey Uso defeat the Braun and Bronson Reed division. That's what they're calling it?
Yeah, they called division.
Called division? Okay. So yeah, basically end of the match. Braun Breaker tries to spear Roman, tries to spear Jey. Braun Breaker, Roman jumps in front of Jey, saving him. Then Jey Uso closes out Bronson Reed for the W. Sorry, hiccups. So yeah, I think it was a nice match to kick off of SummerSlam. I mean, obviously with someone with the star power, Roman Reigns, he's either got to be the first match or the last match, or maybe like the second to last match, but he definitely has to have an important ranking in the show. And they did just that. They opened up the show with him. It's nice to see his character development going from selfish, because old Roman, bloodline Roman, would not have taken that spear for Jey. So it's nice to see some character development. So I thought it was a nice way to kick off SummerSlam. What you think?
Yeah, you said nice way to kick off the match. It's nice to see him develop, and he does have to be at a recording for Street Fighter 4, so he's not going to be here for like 4 weeks or something. Great match for him, and then he gets a rest for a couple weeks, and then probably he might have a match at Clash in Paris if they want to do that. But yeah, it's a nice match for him before he goes on break.
Again,
and a pretty nice match to start off SummerSlam.
hard time of Roman.
Mhm.
Get some.
Next up was Charlotte.
It was the women's tag match.
Yep. So next up was
Charlotte and Alexa Bliss defeat the Judgment Day. End of the match, I thought, me and Landon both thought Charlotte was going to turn heel on Alexa Bliss. But they did the old Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt call out, where Bray Wyatt had someone in the Sister Abigail. He pointed out the Roman to go spear someone. It basically was the same thing, but instead of Alexa Bliss pointing out to spear someone, they exchanged looks, and Charlotte Flair kicked Raquel in the face. So close to the same thing, but all in all, Charlotte and Alexa are your new champions, and they also retained on Monday Night Raw in a rematch against the Judgment Day. But I mean, I'm not upset at them winning, but I just thought that the Judgment Day would hold on to the titles a little more until Liv Morgan came back, and then the drama would start. So I don't know where Judgment Day live and where Roxanne and Raquel go from here, because they already lost the rematch for the titles as well. So their future's kind of in the air. But it's the Judgment Day, so I'm pretty sure they'll stay busy. So. Okay.
Well, I did tell you that on the predictions. Yeah, I think this is exactly what they needed for the women's tag to be moving on, flowing, because it was just the Judgment Day at that point. So that was kind of boring because they were just holding the titles and no one really was stepping up to the plate. But hey, hopefully with them winning the tag titles and then they defended it and they won. Hopefully new people can come and defend it, and we get to see this more Charlotte and Alexa and see how their friend development grows, because I know they're definitely friends.
Are you sure they're friends?
They're definitely friends.
Okay. Next up, Sammy versus Karrion Kross. Now, near the end of the match, basically, we try to do full match recaps, but I'm just going to do the important parts. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett by ringside, obviously as the manager. I think both of them were down. Scarlett threw the iron pipe that Kross loved to use against Sami throughout the rivalry into the ring to try to get Sami to win, and not in the bad guy way, in the heel way. Sami Zayn basically picked it up, looked at it for a good amount of time, and then threw it away and won clean. And then he's basically said to Kross, "I'm done with you," etc., etc. Which, as of right now, we thought Karrion Kross and Scarlett might be gone from WWE, but they did reportedly. This is all speculation, of course. Reportedly, they reached out for a new contract. WWE gave them a new contract offer. Nothing has been accepted yet, so maybe we might not see the loss of Karrion Kross, but I don't know. I'm not too high on Karrion Kross. Yes, he can cut promos, and yes, his storylines, story-wise, have been good. Everything from predicting the Bloodline ending, Shinsuke, Rey Mysterio, New Day, etc., etc. Just like storyline and acting is good, but top of my head, I can't tell you one classic Karrion Kross match. Can you?
I wish I could.
Exactly. Say what you think about the whole rivalry so far and how it ended.
I think it ended how it should have ended. I mean, I honestly, if they do sign, maybe Karrion Kross would be a face, and because I don't think he would be a heel, because I don't know what he would do as a heel. In my opinion, I don't know what else he has to do. I mean, win a championship, but I would want to see WWE push Karrion Kross as a face and maybe like let him win a title or something, any title, because I don't think he's won a title in this company except for like NXT, where he won that NXT championship, and that was like years ago, long time. I haven't seen him win a title in a long time, so maybe if they do re-sign him, I think they might maybe try and push him as a face and get him with a title.
Gotcha. Next up, this one was a very interesting, confusing match. Tiffany versus Jade for the title. Now, I think, like Lana said during the live and during the predictions, they boosted up Jade, hyped up Jade. Won Queen of the Ring, had a lot of momentum, beat Asuka. I believe it was Asuka. In the finals, beat Roxanne, beat all these credible opponents, just to lose in a 7-minute match at SummerSlam. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, they also want to try to build up Tiffany as a strong champion, but at the same time, I believe she's had a run already. Jade deserves her time to shine after, pretty much taking somewhat of a backseat to the World Championship picture ever since she came to WWE, because she's been a tag champ, but she's also not been in that main event type of scene where I think she will one day be. But yeah, it was just confusing. So 7 minutes, some of the moves were sloppy. It was just very, very questionable for everyone involved. What do you think?
I don't understand why they would push the living crap out of her just to do that. Hey, some people are saying that's her best match. I don't particularly know if that's her best match. I mean, the moves were bad. Tiffany, I feel like Tiffany. I think
Becky and Tiffany was her best match.
Yeah, I think WWE did Jade dirty with that. I don't like that move. I do not like that at all. I think they kind of disrespected Jade by doing that, because you're just pushing her for no reason at this point. Might as well give Asuka the win then. At should have been at Queen of the Ring if you weren't gonna give Jade the title anyway. So might as well not even push her at that point. It's just confusing because you're pushing someone and they have so much momentum. They have so much momentum coming from Revolution. Jade beating Naomi, and you just throw it out the window. I mean, everyone at that point thought Jade was gonna win, but hey, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what else they're gonna do with Tiffany. I mean, was she on SmackDown?
Yeah.
So
unless the draft happens, I don't know.
Nia's in NXT working with Lash. I can't see anybody else.
Maybe they might move Bianca to SmackDown in the draft shakeup. That's the only logical option. There's a draft coming up. Maybe Jade gets moved. Bianca gets moved to SmackDown so she can get that title off of Tiffany. I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah, very confusing.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll lose to Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Now, reports have now came out that Jelly Roll did want to lose the match. He didn't want to have like the special treatment of, special guest, a celebrity comes in, they automatically get the W. He wanted to be different. He wanted to, do what was best for the business and give a shock or a surprise or turn on this match, and wanted to actually lose. So for me, Jelly Roll did a good job. I mean, it wasn't the best celebrity performance. It wasn't the worst celebrity performance, but it was a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. His acting was decent when he tried to get off and get out of the matches hurt, but then came back, etc., etc. He nailed some good moves as well. Logan Paul did a fantastic job with positioning throughout the match. So, yeah, I mean, props for Jelly Roll for stepping in and say, I want to lose this match. A lot of credit to him. Not a lot of people have that much of self-awareness, or people would have a lot of pride to say, this is my debut match, I want to win. So props to Jelly Roll for not having an ego.
Also, I think Logan Paul posted a video on YouTube saying that he broke his ribs during that match. So he might be out for a long time if his rib is injured. So, yikes. Prayers for Logan Paul if he did really break his rib like that.
He has been putting on a lot of good matches.
Banger money. I've noticed they've been putting him in tag matches recently. If you realize that, because
Cody and
yeah. But hey, that was a great match. I think it was one of the best matches of the night, but not really. Probably like top 3 match out of the 6 matches.
Yeah, so Saturday wasn't the best.
But it had Gunther and Punk, and then
that was last match. Yeah.
I don't know. What I think the women's tag match was above that too. I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. It was great match to set up to the main event that we will be talking about in like a minute.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Gunther versus CM Punk. This was basically majority of the match was Gunther kicking CM Punk's ass with chops and basically everything Gunther had in his arsenal. But then once CM Punk slammed Gunther on that table, and Gunther started bleeding, busted open, not on his nose, but on his
oblique
face.
It was like right oblique in his like or obelisk, whatever it was.
Yeah, so yeah, because reports came out that he was injured with a nose injury, so he probably needed some time off. So they made it look like he got injured during the match with a face bleeding from the face, bleeding from the nose, etc., etc. So if that explains why, but after all that, CM Punk got his offense in, beat Gunther, and during CM Punk's outro music, Seth Rollins' music hits. He
Ruse of the century.
he gave him a little warning, said, just a reminder, I'm the Money in the Bank holder. Turns around, drops his crutches, takes off his shirt, etc. Gives CM Punk like a good 5 or 6 minutes of promo before he runs down the ring, and eventually stomps CM Punk and wins the title. Now, first, Gunther and CM Punk, I thought it was a good match, even though it seemed like it was heavy Gunther, which that was the point, to say CM Punk was going to come out of nowhere and win the match, so it was good storytelling there. Gunther, he has been a decent champion. I wouldn't say the best champion, just because he has been, on a lot of PLEs, defending the championship, etc., having good matches, but I don't know, his reign just felt like eh. So I'm glad he did get some time off to recharge, to recover from his injuries, etc. As for CM Punk, tough that, the title he'd been wanting so badly, he lost in like 5 minutes, like Drew McIntyre. So that, yeah, Drew McIntyre posted a photo of him laughing at CM Punk. But sometimes I hate WWE logic, just because CM Punk, he's literally giving you a speech, a get ready with me, in his clothes. He took like 5 or 6 minutes to get down to the ring. As soon as his music hit, you should have had the awareness to say, hey, he's the Money in the Bank contract holder. Let's get out of here. Let's walk away.
Skedaddle.
Yes, so he doesn't have opportunity to cash in on me. That would just be like the logical choice. So I don't know, but definitely heist of the century, another heist of the century by Seth Rollins. So it was a good decision, nice decision by WWE. And now Seth Rollins is your champion. So what you think?
And he's going to Monday nights. He's going to be at Monday nights too. So it's interesting to see what he puts up. And he just had recent defense against LA Knight, which I think Seth won, right?
I think it was DQ. Remember, CM Punk jumped Seth during the match.
Oh yeah. But hey, maybe a feud with LA Knight now that happened, and they're probably going to set up a fatal 4-way for the thingy, because it was
Maybe.
Punk came in and then Roman came in. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, and then LA Knight. It was LA Knight's match,
So it probably going to set up for, hey, maybe the pay-per-view after Clash in Paris, or just Clash in Paris, because we already know Cody Rhodes is going to be on that match card, because dude's legit the undisputed champion. And then we're probably going to get Cena and Brock. And then we're probably going to get a women's match, probably get another match, and then we're probably
Naomi versus Stephanie.
Yeah, that's a confirmed match too, and then we're probably going to get that fatal 4-way, and that might
be Sheamus and Rusev.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever they do with this, with the possible fatal 4-way, I think they should do it. I think this would be a slobber knocker of a match, and very, very good ratings. So money, yay.
Yeah. So my top 3 matches for Saturday, Gunther CM Punk was one of them. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss winning was one of them. Probably Roman and Jay, probably the third one. So, do you agree?
I'd probably just swap the Roman and Jay with, or actually just tie with Jelly Roll. So Roman and the Roman match and the Jelly Roll match tie for third.
Okay. So yeah. Next up, Sunday night. This was the better night for matches.
Way better.
A lot of titles. Every single match was a title match. So we're gonna go with, first up, Naomi versus Rhea versus Io. This had a lot of great action and a lot of great spots from every woman involved. But at the end, Rhea had Io pinned, and out of nowhere, Naomi stole the pin from Rhea, and pinned her with a sneaky heel pin, and got the count and defended the title. Like I said, so nice to be read on that. Plus, Naomi just got the belt. There's no way they were going to lose that. But great action in a Monday Night Raw. Again, we're teasing. Is Rhea ever going to beat Io Sky? It's just, I think that's where line's going to go back and forth since Liv Morgan's going to be out for a while. They got to keep the women storyline popular. So we're probably going to see a lot of that back and forth between Rhea and Io still. So overall, definitely a great way to open up Sunday night.
From my own perspective, I would have loved to see Naomi lose and maybe Io win, because I would love to see Io and Stephanie at Clash in Paris. We've seen matches like that before. It was great matches. Great matches, man. Because we both watched them together. Stephanie and Io have great ring chemistry, and I think everyone knows that based off the matches they had. And coincidentally, every match they have had, people got involved and disqualified, so we only got a little taste of it. But we could already tell it was good. It was good. I already could tell it was going to be a good match with the time they had before it got interrupted. I would have loved Io Stephanie, but let's see what they do with Naomi and Stephanie, the two finest women, like most polished women, and because the most polished heel and the most
You said Naomi's fine?
no like
yeah.
like the most polished fine. Like
I agree, she's fine.
she's polished heel, very polished heel, because one of the best heels.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, she's fine. So, next match we're gonna go with. This was an absolute banger of a match. The Wyatt Six retained their titles against 5 other tag teams. Obviously, if you watched the year, you know who the 5 tag teams is. We don't need to recap, but amazing spots from everyone as well in this match. Shout out B-Fab, shout out Nikki Cross, shout out Eric Rowan, shout out
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae was probably like the main part that people would start talking about. She took a ladder. She went up to a ladder, got pushed off by her own husband, and landed on another ladder hip first. So, yeah, definitely one of the hugest spots in that match. Great action overall. Yeah, I have no complaints about it. I chose the Wyatt Six to win, and they did. So, yeah, no complaints there for me. Great match.
Well, that match was very unpredictable for me, and I thought everyone was gonna bring like some people, and it did happen. B-Fab came out there. I think Meechin came out. There was Candice
I didn't
LeRae.
see
So
Meechin.
I thought I did, but it was really unpredictable for me because there's people probably gonna interfere from everyone, basically one of the teams. So B-Fab from Street Profits got involved. Candice LeRae got involved. Mostly people were involved that were in the match. That's why it was so unpredictable, and that's why I used the wheel to just spin it to see who would win. And I would have been mad with Andrade and Rey Fenix, but it was the number game. They had way more people. I thought Andrade and Phoenix were gonna get the titles at one point because they almost had it, and I thought DIY was gonna get it at one point. Every single tag team in that match had a very, very strong chance to get the titles, which I love that. Everyone got a chance, a little light of shine of light in the tunnel in the light, and it was overall probably the best match of the entire pay-per-view in my opinion. Well, actually, no, second best.
Well, the first one.
Don't ask that question. You know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so next up, we're going to go with Becky retains her IC championship against Lyra, and Lyra can no longer go for the title as long as Becky's champion. Now, this was a very, very, I would say, almost, it was a very, very aggressive match. Lyra was in handcuffs a good amount of time, and props for her for doing some of those moves in handcuffs. She did some moves people without handcuffs couldn't do, so props to her. Her and Becky put on a great match. Bayley got involved to stop Lyra getting smashed with the lead pipe. So, I mean, good for her for saving her. But then she also cost her the match at the end of the match, trying to hit Becky, but she actually hit Lyra. And then so Lyra ended up losing. And now at Monday Night Raw, they said, we're not enemies, we're not friends, just stay out of my way, etc. So I don't know where. Well, we know Becky is probably going to team up, is probably going to go up against Nikki Bella now. So maybe we get a Lyra and Bayley feud. I don't know, but I was kind of hoping Lyra would retain or Lyra would be the champion, but obviously different plans. But definitely like the match. What do you think?
I did not expect the ending of their rivalry to be like that, where Lyra loses and cannot challenge Becky Lynch. But hey, Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch. I've never seen that match before in my life. That's probably going to be the first time ever they do it. And based off the promos, they were whacking at each other, so I can tell it's going to be a slobber knocker of a match.
Yeah, they brought up husbands.
Happy Gilmore.
They brought up exes. They brought up scenes getting cut.
I need to see. I want to see every single scene Nikki Bella was supposed to be in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, they definitely.
If anyone has the clips, Send them over. I want to see them.
Yep, at Ball Central on IG or Twitter. So next up, we're gonna go with Solo Sikoa defeating Jacob Fatu, and he did not show up. We might have to kill the Zilla Fatu to WWE train because this was probably the best one we could show up. Once again, Jacob Fatu in a PLE title match against Solo Sikoa, outnumbered. It was 4 versus 2, basically Jacob and Jimmy versus Solo, JC, Tala, and Tongaloa. So yeah, if he was gonna pop up then to help, I don't know when would be, because an opportunity to debut at one of the biggest PLEs of the year just didn't happen.
I thought other people was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be more than Jimmy Uso. But hey, Tama didn't return.
Because the only people that would probably help Jacob Fatu was Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, and they were already in the match. They already got their own BS to deal with at Raw. So
maybe Tama.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's still in recovery then, because if he would have been available, he would have showed up on SummerSlam. But yeah, and I don't know where Jacob Fatu goes from here. Does this rivalry continue with Solo? Most likely, because I don't think either one has. Because Jacob Fatu, I don't know who he feuds with after this, and Solo, I don't know, because SmackDown's tough to judge nowadays. Because we can say different opponents, but they might already be doing stuff. Like Aleister Black and Damian Priest are on a promo together. You could do Carmelo Hayes with one of them, but WWE doesn't like Carmelo Hayes right now, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, decent match.
Yep. I have nothing to say. You summed it up perfectly, and I'm just gonna add, like, just put a little sprinkle on the hope. So I'm gonna be very down on the low, just only like a couple of sprinkles, and believing that he might come, but it's gonna be very, very low, very, very low.
Low hopes. Next up, the Eddie Guerrero tribute match, which was pretty much what it was. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the title. AJ Styles came out and was it a lowrider?
Yes.
It was a lowrider and had the Eddie Guerrero pants, had AJ Styles on it. Yeah, it was just a great match. Dom outsmarted AJ. We saw Dom try to do the Eddie Guerrero trick, trying to throw the chair at AJ so he can get disqualified. But AJ also thought of Eddie Guerrero himself and put the chair on his head and fell down. So Dom would look like he hit AJ with the chair. So yeah, it was a great tribute here and there. Dominic removing the boot so he can get free of the submission hold was smart. AJ Styles didn't see it coming. Props to Dominic for thinking that. Made him look like a very, very smart, which I think Dominic is very underrated. So he doesn't get as much love as he should. Well, a lot of people like him, so we'll see. But yeah, very, very strategic win by Dominic Mysterio. And he probably learned that from who else? Eddie Guerrero. So yeah, that's a tribute match.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about after the match, though. After the match and then after the Raw after SummerSlam. I don't think this is the last we've seen these two. I don't think this is going to be the last.
Yeah.
This is knowing AJ Styles and the fact that he might retire soon. He has to win the last match in the rivalry and probably win the title. Because the way WWE's doing it, he's probably going to win the title before he retires. And I mean, I think he has to. Because
yeah, we'll find out.
I hope he does, so we could just see one more glimpse of AJ Styles' title reign before he goes bye-bye and disappears into the light.
Gotcha. And now the finale, the last match of the not only Sunday but the whole PLE. John Cena and Cody Rhodes put on a banger to avenge WrestleMania night 2, and this was probably one of John Cena's best matches in like 5 years.
Since the AJ Styles match at Royal Rumble.
Probably because this was probably the best Cena match we've seen since the Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, he did the pop rocks, Brock's hand special, going on top of Cody, flipping over. He did a lot of great spots, had great attitude adjustments as well, not only in the ring but off the top rope, etc., etc. Cody Rhodes had some great moves as well. But when the dust settled, Cody Rhodes did a little Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair thing, instead of saying "I love you" goodbye to Ric Flair, he did the little John Cena salute to John Cena, saying thank you for everything, and hit the crossroads and pinned him 1, 2, 3. John Cena basically after the match hugged him, handing down the torch. What it looks like, but then after Cody Rhodes left, someone's music hits, Brock Lesnar's, and we all know what happens at Brock Lesnar return when John Cena's in the ring. He came down the ring, attacked John Cena with a F5, and then the show got off there.
With the SmackDown.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about two things. First up, the match. What you thought about the match?
It was they definitely avenged that horrid match at WrestleMania. It's probably the worst match at WrestleMania, if we're being honest.
Not the worst match at WrestleMania.
In my opinion, most but not all fans' opinion, was probably one of the worst matches because of what. It would have been better if we heard Rock, Austin, Undertaker. If we heard a lot more names interrupting, maybe it would have been greater. And if it wasn't just one-sided the entire time. But they definitely avenged WrestleMania. This definitely was John Cena's best match since Royal Rumble 2019-18 against AJ Styles and for the WWE Championship. Fitting how his best match was against someone for a championship. And also, so many good spots in this match. Probably my favorite part was just John Cena just rising from that riser on the stage. That looked pretty badass.
The Cody Rhodes light.
I legit have that as one of my wallpapers. It's just so cool. So cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What a match and what a night.
So yeah. Next up, we're talking about the elephant in the room, Brock Lesnar's return, which obviously Landon's not going to know much about because obviously he's a kid. No, a lot though.
I know a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. The legal case with Vince McMahon, etc., which Brock Lesnar's in that case. He's mentioned about 44 times in the case. So research.
It's very specific amount.
Yeah, research. So yeah, WWE bringing up Brock Lesnar, which even if you take away all the alleged stuff, alleged troubles, etc., I don't know why you bring him back. Just because if you want a monster or a beast, we have one in NXT, Obafemi. He can easily do what Brock Lesnar does, and he's younger, more athletic, and probably way better on the mic. Listen, I get nostalgia, etc., but there's some things you don't do, and I just don't like Brock coming back. Not only for like a storyline standpoint, because what is he gonna do when he comes back? Who's he gonna fight?
Probably Gunther. Because they've been wanting that match for a long time.
True, but Gunther's gonna be out for a while, so how long are we gonna wait for that match? If it's only for that match, why just bring him back? It should just been a one-night thing. Then why have him attack John Cena? I just don't like the booking because I feel like they're depending so much on the older superstars instead of relying on young talent that we have literally right there. You wanted a giant or a demon or a beast? You have Omos.
I haven't seen Omos in a while.
Exactly, they have not used Omos. You have Obafemi, someone that you can give a taste of the main roster to. If you want someone to play the Brock Lesnar role, he's a beast in NXT. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's younger, he's faster, he's a better talker. He could have showed up with the NXT title. If you want someone in that role, first of all, I don't like Brock Lesnar anyway, just because of the whole troublesome in the case thing. So, and plus, Brock Lesnar already did what he had to do. He already fought Roman. He already fought Cody Rhodes. He already fought John Cena. There's no reason for him just to come back. I don't know what contract he has, but there's really nothing for him to do, or nothing that we can look forward to besides John Cena's one last match against John Cena. Outside of that, I don't know how long we're going to wait on Gunther, so there's literally no sense. And he's probably going to take time away from the people that have been there like week in, week out. Not just like someone said like the Ludwig Kaisers or like the very, very underrated stars. They're going to take TV time from. He's going to take TV time away from like the Naomis, the New Days, the AJ Styles, the Dominics, the the current stars as well. So John, I just don't like the move at all. So
I think WWE is trying to do like a nostalgic vibe with the tour at this point because at this point I kind of say might as well just put John Cena's old opponents in there. I mean, why not? Just to get the vibes in. Hey, putting two old guys worked before. We got Randy, and then we got a classic with Randy, we got a classic with Punk. I wouldn't be surprised if the match that Brock Lesnar and John Cena could have probably could be a classic. I wouldn't be shocked, but maybe not.
Also, Brock has been known not to be the safest worker. He had definitely for sure has got people injured by accident.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully John Cena doesn't get hurt on his retirement tour. That would suck.
Hey, extend the tour, yay!
He wouldn't. But okay, what's your top 3 matches from Sunday?
Rhodes and Cena, number 1.
Yep.
The tag team match, number 2.
Yep, I agree.
Number 3, pretty underrated pick, but I got the IC Championship.
Let me see the matches. Let's see. Probably I'm going Naomi, Rhea, and Io as my 3rd pick instead of the IC Championship. Yeah, Naomi, Rhea, and Io puts on some bangers of spots there. So yeah.
And maybe I can just put those 2 matches at a tie too.
Gotcha. So hey, next up, Clash of Paris. We'll bring out a predictions video. What would you grade SummerSlam?
Letter
grade, number grade, up to you.
I'm gonna do it later.
Okay.
Some of the matches endings, only like 2 specific matches. I think you know what matches I'd be talking about. Some ended very confusingly, so I would say A, but I'd just do B plus because there's 2 matches that ended very confusingly for me. I think you definitely know what matches I'm talking about, so B plus.
Yeah, I agree, B plus. But if it wasn't for Sunday night, Sunday night carried for sure. If
those 2 matches happened the way and the people that should have won probably won, then probably A plus. I definitely very solid matches for night 1, and then night 2 just blew it out of the water into the stratosphere.
Yeah, damn, man, I'm reading this back. You definitely look at Naomi. What are you thinking about there?
What?
Because you wrote this, not me.
Cena versus Rhodes in all capital.
No, but the word before that.
The 6-man pack ladder match. 6-pack.
Because if you look down below, you can see Landon wrote the menu of the matches. So far so good. Drew and Paul. So far so good. Uso versus Breaker. You spelled Breaker wrong. It doesn't have 2 Ks.
It does have 2 Ks.
It does. Okay.
Yeah,
Cargill's good. Mysterio versus Styles. Solo versus Fatu. Becky versus Lyra. That's not how I spelled Naomi.
I did that solely because I was angry about Naomi.
Gotcha. 6-man ladder match for the what?
Tag titles.
Is that how you spell titles?
I'm still angry about Naomi.
So yeah, look at the. So it's him, not me. So yeah. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. That's our SummerSlam reactions. Let us know what you thought about the PLE down below. Give us your favorite matches, your least favorite matches, and your letter grade of the whole event. Feel free to give us a letter grade on each match too. Do whatever you want in the comment section, as long as you're respectful. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you check out all our socials, check out all our audio platforms, check out our gaming channel. Make sure you like, comment down below, subscribe, put a notification so you know we upload. And with that being said, where can they find us, Landon?
Baller Central, yeah. Toodles.
Deuces.
Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I've felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer?
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses. that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't wanna question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.